Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today on the road to the Elimination Chamber coming up tonight, February 7th. We're going to be having WWE Smackdown on the USA Network, and WWE just put up a huge one. I mean, we've already made a video earlier today talking about the Monday Night Raw, Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. That's going to be going for a spot in the Elimination Chamber. Tonight on SmackDown, we're getting Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre going one-on-one. We have a triple threat. There can only be one champion to see who's going to be going in there. All three of these guys, really big spots in WWE. LA Knight, of course, coming off of the question, is he the guy that got all the heat from the Royal Rumble? Where basically Dave Meltzer talked about on the Royal Rumble wrap-up that Drew McIntyre was upset after the Royal Rumble. He ended up leaving before the match even ended, yelling and screaming backstage for everybody to hear, making a big scene that somebody in the match didn't go along with the plan. They were trying to make the match about themselves. A lot of people thought it was LA Knight and Damian Priest. Because at the time that, it was not and Damian Priest. It was LA Knight bumping into Damian Priest when Drew McIntyre was supposed to be getting eliminated. A lot of people thought that it might have been LA Knight. Yeah! And, I don't know. It's kind of like going to be awkward to see him just put right into a match. I know that Drew McIntyre is one hell of a professional. He seems to like to cause a big scene to make sure that he's always going to be involved in some sort of news cycle coming out of every event that he's out there. I think that this should have been a one-on-one match. I understand that Jimmy Uso, they try to treat this guy kind of like he's a main eventer because of the fact that, he doesn't have the Usos to fall back and rely on. He's had a couple of singles matches, but every single time I kind of see him out there, I just kind of like, I want to see the Usos. That's who I want to see. But Jay is really blowing it up especially before. This is the guy that had the Intercontinental run last year. He wins the Royal Rumble this year. He's going to be probably fighting against Gunther, winning the World Heavyweight Championship. A lot of people think that he'll find his way to WrestleMania wrestling for the United States Championship. I really don't see that, but at the same time, off the top of my head, I know Chelsea Green is the women's United States Heavyweight Champion, but I don't know who the men's is. I think it's Nakamura. I'm pretty sure it is Nakamura, but you saw how long I had to really think about who it even was. I know that Braun Breaker has the Intercontinental title. I would love to see Jacob Fatu, whatever show he's on. I know they're still trying to figure out this whole portal thing where guys seem like get pushed back and forth between shows. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out which shows which guys are on. It seems like a lot of guys are still jumping back and forth between Raw and SmackDown. Things will all pretty much settle down before WrestleMania, I'm thinking, and then we'll just keep going. But Drew's going to win this match. No doubt in my mind. I don't see anybody else getting in there. If they don't want Roman in the chamber, that's going to leave one spot open. LA Knight, it could be, but I don't see him winning this match. I think Damian Priest will find a way into the chamber if they need to replace Roman. They don't want him taking a pinfall or a loss somehow in this match. But I don't know. I thought, honestly, looking at it, if you can get Drew, Cena, if you can get Punk, if you can get Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, all into there, I thought it would have been one of the biggest chambers of all time. You take Roman out of there, you replace him with somebody like Damian Priest, it's still going to be one hell of a match. I think it's going to be awesome. But tonight on SmackDown, Drew's getting the win. Drew's going to the chamber.